Here are the top 13 signs the guy is married or cheating on you. These signs are absolute showstoppers. You should be ready to bolt if you see any one of them. The number one danger sign is that he says he's still married. To keep you interested, he claims he's separated or getting a divorce. This is the cheater's perfect cover story. It keeps you hanging on while he does whatever he likes to do. And meanwhile, he's still married and dating every woman in town. He can't see you right away? It's the wife's fault, of course. Something about the children and custody and anything else he can think of. And you'll hate his wife for being so cruel and unreasonable, even when none of it is true. And if it's all true, you just married his wife. Your highs and your lows now all depend on a strange woman you never even met. If you're determined to see him before the divorce is final, make him at least show you the court papers. And be sure it includes a case filing number along with his name. Better yet, tell him sayonara until he's really divorced, and have him mail you that divorce certificate. Danger sign number 2 is almost as bad as number 1. The tan line or indentation on his ring finger is a dead giveaway that your man belongs to someone else. Ask him point blank, "You're married, aren't you?" No matter what he says, run. There's no good outcome here. Either he's married with no intention of divorcing his wife, or he's just decided, quote, not to be married, unquote, and you're the rebound girl he can use till he gets his act together. This guy is bad news. So wait until he mails you the divorce certificate. Sign 3 is also a showstopper. He never invites you to his home, or it's very rare. So he's a traveling salesman, the home is under construction, he's embarrassed how messy it is, his house has bad memories for him, or he likes your place so much better. If he doesn't invite you in, dump him. And if he rarely invites you, drive by his house and stop by unexpectedly. Bring a cute gift for cover. Is he nervous when you drop in? Does he have tampons under the sink? Is the toilet seat down? Does he even let you in? Take a look around his place for signs of another woman. Sign number 4. He only pays in cash. Sure, he hates debt, has bad credit, he got mugged and lost his debit card, or he's an importer-exporter with lots of cash on hand. Okay, but just maybe he doesn't want you to see his real name, or for his wife to see the strange bills on his credit cards. To verify his name, playfully show him your photo ID and ask to see his too. Later, Google him based on his full name, age, state and county where the ID was issued, and don't forget to do likewise with his address. In casual conversation, you can ask him the names of his relatives. Does he have brothers or sisters, an ex-wife? Get a few names if you can, and Google them in the same search as his name. For more on how to background him, see the Sleuth for the Truth video, Google like a pro. Danger sign number 5, he's never available on weekends and holidays. Every date is at the very last minute. This is a sure sign he's married. But even on the off chance that he isn't, you're still second fiddle. If there's really no wife and kids, hard to believe, you can still bet that he's playing the field. The colorful excuses don't matter. The reality is that he's committed to other people and you come in last. They get him during prime time, and you get the leftovers. Sign number 6, he never introduces you to his family, his friends, his colleagues, or his children, or you only meet a select group of his friends. Loose lips sink ships. He's either a sociopath with no connections, or he's leading a double life where he doesn't want you to know about them, and he certainly doesn't want them to know about you. At best, you're the black sheep, an embarrassment. At worst, he's a married man, and you're his unwitting adulteress. Sign number 7 is much like sign number 6. He doesn't like to be seen with you in public places or in certain public places. Instead, he prefers going out with you to remote places, or he always wants to stay inside and just be with you alone. Another twist? When he goes out with you, it's always with a group of other people, so it looks casual or like you're just one of his gang. Watch out if he hates public displays of affection, or feels uncomfortable when you suddenly snap a photo of him and you. Yet in private, he's a different man. He's affectionate, he's passionate, and he really digs you. This is a man who is definitely hiding something, A man who for some reason is afraid to be seen with you. Forget his excuses. What's the pattern here? Danger sign number 8. You only get to see him when he wants you to. Cheaters have busy lives and they hate surprises. You are the outsider, his secret life, which he must squeeze in among his existing commitments. Your impromptu call for a surprise date will go unanswered, or it'll be put off until later. Or he may agree only to suddenly cancel. You call him but never seem to get him. The pattern is that he always has to call you back. Look out for his inability to commit in advance or his constant canceling of your plans together. If your meetings always have to be prearranged or have strict time frames, this too is a bad sign. Sign number 9 has to do with the odd phone habits that show he's acting sneaky or concealing something. For example, he's texting or talking to you and it abruptly ends. The wife may have walked in. He never picks up your calls in the morning or after work. He calls you back later. Or he never answers his phone in front of you, but does look at who's calling him. Again, it could be the wife or another girlfriend. Other signs. Your name and number are not in his cell phone, or your number shows up on his phone as, quote, office, or with a name that's not yours. Or he leaves you voicemails that are formal and super professional. For example, he calls you by first and last name, or the message never reveals any intimacy, such as why he's really calling. Lastly, he has several phones or cell numbers, and he won't give them to you. Danger sign number 10, the man never talks about his family or relationships. He's a blank slate with no past. After all, the less you know, the fewer lies he has to tell you. And with the names of his relatives, you could find out he's really married. Tactfully bring up your family and prior relationships and ask him about his own. Does he squirm? Does he change the subject or look uncomfortable? Any guy who won't open up is dangerous even without a wife and kids. Sign number 11 is heartbreaking. He pretends to be such a super dad, so he never has time to see you except when he wants a quickie. Is he always breaking dates because of his little girl's dance recitals? Or he's helping her with her homework or dealing with family emergencies? Shame on you for being upset. How dare you be suspicious? What a good dad he is. But maybe the real reason he can't see you is because he has a wife or another woman on the side. Being the super dad is a perfect excuse. But if the man cares for you, he'll make the time for both you and his family. He did it once before when he got married. He can do it again. Unless, of course, it's all just a smokescreen for him as he tends to his wife or plays the field. With sign number 12, not everyone has a Facebook page, but most people do. And it's a real danger sign if you're dating him and he won't accept your friend request. He'll give you some excuse that his Facebook page is only for family or for business or for his class reunion friends. But what's he really hiding? A family? A double life? Is he afraid you'll tag him in a photo of you and him in a romantic setting? Or are you just not that important to him? Men should be proud of the women they're dating. They should want to show them off to others. I'm sure he has plenty of excuses, but do you believe them? And finally, with that said, sign number 13. Does he fail the smell test? Trust your gut. Trust your girlfriend's gut. If you've come across any two of these signs, he's got a wife or other girlfriends. You are the side dish. You are not the main course. He might be able to explain away some of the sneaky, flaky, wacky, and erratic behavior. But if you believe it all, perhaps you just don't want to know the truth about him. And then everyone loses. There are plenty of other men out there, men who are loving, men who are loyal, and men with ethics. For your own sake and for the sake of his family, please say goodbye to infidelity and find someone who will treat you right. Thanks for listening. If this was helpful, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Thanks again.